think we're mic'd up.
Sounds like it.
Hello. There we are.
What's going on, y'all?
What's up, everybody? While we let people roll in the door here, because we're a little bit late. I think
We're
set the
quite a bit late. Yeah,
about an hour late.
About an hour.
But we're streaming this week. Sometimes we just fuck it off, right?
Better than nothing.
We have good excuses. We have many good excuses, but everybody's got a good excuse, right? So, pardon me while I load a bowl, because I've got some anxiety to deal with.
We cannot talk about it quite today. We might.
Give me a minute. I'll let everybody know what happened. Like I said, I wanted people to kind of filter in first. So, fuck it, man. Here. We was going to cover Bastards of Soul. So, I think the
other one, I think I have the other one.
Okay, yeah, go grab the other album.
It's over here.
Spinning's their first album. Little background on Bastards of Soul. Let me pull it up real quick so I'm not talking out of turn. A little quick, because we talked about them before, and I wasn't quite sure on actual dates and shit. These Bastards of Soul formed in 2020, or they might have formed beforehand, but their debut album released in 2020, right a week before U.S. went into lockdown over COVID. Hey, what's up, Amy? We got a very, very interesting show in store for you, so stick around. We got a lot to talk about. But on to today's subject matter, what we plan on talking about. Let me move that shit. I don't like it. Is Bastards of Soul. Like I said, they released their first album in 2020, and despite not being able to tour and promote that album, they became a success. They became a hit because of the quality of the actual album. It's Spinning, and Spinnin' is the actual name for it. I've got plenty of distraction for you today. We've got a lot. We got a lot to digest and regurgitate. So,
you're gonna regurgitate.
Bubba's got Spinning on. I'm going to allow him to just play a song.
We're going to spin off spin.
We're going to spin off Spinning, and I'm going to load a bowl, try to get my thoughts together for how I'm going to
address this
the
issue.
Immediate situation that caused us to be an hour and a half late, really. I was planning on starting earlier. So, anyway, what song are we playing from Spinning?
Let's see. We'll just do song one side A, get us into it.
All right, and I'll have some more information about Bastards of Soul when we come back.
I Got the Key.
I Got the Key is what he's playing.
Oh, down on me. Why must you be on my mind when I'm out just wasting time, moving on and all around, running free. But your love will guide me home, and all I know is when I'm gone, that beacon light I've always known, it's all I see
Let me turn my mic up and cough in your ear
A little louder.
a little bit louder and for longer.
So pleasurable.
I got jackasses on YouTube that videotape me swallowing my phlegm. And all I gotta say is, you can't always spit. Sometimes you have to swallow. You know what I mean?
They like to see you swallow.
Sometimes, I mean, I spit most of it. I try not to swallow, but sometimes you gotta swallow, right?
Stop with the spitting.
It's not like a delicacy or something. So yeah, that was I Got the Key from Bastards of Soul. As I said, they put their first album out basically at the wrong time.
Right
And,
in the start of
COVID,
yeah.
a lockdown. Somehow they managed to promote their album enough to put out 2 more albums after that every year consecutively.
And then promptly.
And then the lead singer promptly died of an unknown illness. My gut tells me it's probably the jab. My common sense would tell me he probably took the jab.
We're gonna
I'm only speculating because I don't know the circumstances. I just know
hands
that
off the scenario.
I just know that it says an unknown illness or unknown
Right.
disease.
Which MF Doom
So
had also died from.
So yeah, just like MF Doom, just like Mac Dre, just like
Mac Miller.
Mac Miller, a lot of artists that I really wasn't aware of beforehand. I find out about them after they're gone. So there's only 3 albums from Bastards of Soul, and I actually obtained all 3 of them. I put out music from all 3 on this channel, and y'all are welcome to peruse the video uploads and check out all the Bastards of Soul and all these other artists that we've been uploading.
Beautiful artists. Just crazy good work from a lot of people that you've probably never heard of.
And I chose this particular album or this band to talk about today because I'd received this album in the mail at the end of last week or middle of last week, I think. It was before my birthday and before I got went to Monkey Feet and was able to get some albums for my birthday. But I was I'll be honest, I was a little emotional about receiving the only other last album that they have. I can only hope that maybe they were in the works of another one and maybe they're
I don't know,
able to put that out at some point. But really, the singer really brings it all together. It's a very balanced band.
Yeah, it's not just the singer's work, but it can't be Bastards of Soul without him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel that way about a lot of bands, but there are also some bands that pull together in the end with new artists.
So anyway, maybe Netflix will do a documentary on them at some point.
I would hope.
It would be really cool because I'm not even really familiar with the guy's name. I've been meaning to look it up and actually read about it. But I'd like to know his background. I'd like to know, where the band came from before. Why is my page doing that? That's fucking weird.
It's a grim
Did you
one.
see that shit?
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm gonna close that out. So anyway, yeah, we're dealing with some shit. I almost didn't do a stream because I was kind of fucked up and we was dealing with that preset shit.
You may notice our somber moods tonight.
I'm always the look at the brighter side, and I'm always the
Voice of
everything's going to
logic
work
or-
out
yeah.
and be okay in the long run.
Logic.
And I also know that whatever happens to me, if it's somebody doing this to me or doing this to us, I can only imagine what was happening to them and the outcome of it. So anyway, what happened is I got a loaded bowl here. I'm gonna take a hit first.
What happened was some shit went down tonight.
Well, we had some flooding. What day was the flooding?
Let's start it off with
Sunday.
I woke up for work,
Sunday, yeah.
walked downstairs, and around 2 to 3 inches of water covering the floor.
Not just covering the floor.
Like the entirety of our
I'm
floor was
surprised
covered
the
in
computer
water.
is on and working right now, because when I lifted it up, it was like a shower of water coming out the bottom of it.
There was a lot of water, and I did post this, I think on this channel's page, in the YouTube Shorts section, I believe, with can't stop the rain. From
Yeah.
Average White Guys,
Mm-hmm.
Average White Man. So anyway,
Rain dance.
so we had a major flood. It was our 4th flood in this apartment in a year,
Since we lived
and
there.
a little over a year, and this one was bad. This one was actually way worse than the first 3
Yeah.
because
Well, it caused damage.
nothing ever got close to the electronics,
Thank
and
God.
even the first couple of floods, all my vinyls were on the
Right
floor.
there.
They were over here.
No, I'm saying the flooding was back there.
Yeah, it was in the back of the house.
Now it's at the front.
So anyway, as some of you know, and if you also look on my community page on my music channel, I did some shameless self promotion, free promotion for these containers. Right, you can see me pointing over my shoulder. Hang on, I'm pointing. Point
Where you trying to go?
that way.
Which way?
Right
That
here.
way.
That way.
All right, I'm pointing
This-
at that.
This thing
All
right
right,
here.
so.
That way.
So anyway, these containers were for
Water and fire
They was
resistance.
for water supposed to be water resistant and fireproof, and they were only $35. So you get what you pay for. But I thought for sure with being silicone coated and fiberglass that it would be kind of like a boat, somewhat at least waterproof on the bottom.
Waterproof up to the zipper is what I would.
That's what I thought it would be. So anyway, when I cleaned that mess up on Sunday, I just picked up, those containers and I kind of cleaned off the bottom of what little water had made it to them, or what appeared to be, and I didn't think much of it because I thought that they were protected. And so this stream today, we were gonna, like I said, we started already
busting
talking
out the
about.
bastards of soul.
Yeah, we were busting out the bastards of soul, and we found that both containers are
Just quite literally,
pretty
quite
much about
genuinely
60-70% water damage
fucked.
to all of my funk albums, all my good rock
and roll.
albums.
Yeah,
Not all of them.
It's on a pump.
Most of my rap albums are good.
we did lose
And-
a tech.
Some of my collectible albums are still good, and some of the rock is still good. Like my War albums are good.
Mhm.
My Traffic albums are good. I've got some others that are there
Some
over there
Led
on the
Zeppelin
shelf.
was pretty good.
Yeah, some of a couple of the Led Zeppelin survived, but not the good ones, not the ones
couple.
that I wanted. Yeah,
Quite enough
there's
there.
a lot of damage, and
Yeah.
good thing is we've got rental insurance, and we're going to make a claim, and I'm going to get fucking reimbursed.
We lost a lot of
Because,
promotional copies.
I
I'll
didn't
that.
say much. I haven't been talking about it on stream, but I put my collection on Discogs, and I've got quite a bit of money, in value. So, like I said, we've got rental insurance. I'm very certain everything will turn around, and hopefully we'll get enough money that we can move the fuck out of this broke ass apartment.
Mhm.
All right,
Can't
so.
fix shit.
So yeah, that's what I was dealing with just before we started. We was digging those records out and realized that they had water damage on them. You can't. Let me turn the camera on over there. You can't see it from here, but that cover, Bastards of Soul, the other
You
cover
can
from
kind of
Bastards
see
of Soul.
right above the A on
Is-
Bastards. You can see that it's a little rippled.
Yeah.
You bastard.
Some of them were way worse than others. So yeah, when we first started digging into these, I got kind of emotional. We got a lot of money and time wrapped up into these damn vinyls, and it just sucks because we put effort. We put effort into these. As Bubba's about to say, we at least preemptively did some insurance, and we put all of the vinyls in really good, high quality inserts.
At least the ones that we thought needed it the most.
For the most part,
yeah.
yes. Almost all of them were in high quality inserts, so the vinyls themselves are probably okay and probably playable. It's just what makes them valuable, the jackets, the inserts, all the
artwork itself.
all the artwork and stuff.
Check your money, man.
I was super upset because several of my albums are one of 100, one of 150. Several of them are signed.
Some of them are, not even some, but a good, I'd say, quarter of them were promotional copies.
Yeah, there's promos that don't even have value because they haven't been sold.
Right.
So it's going to be a rough venture. I did send an initial email to the manager of the apartments with the first picture of the first couple of vinyls that we found.
But we just took pictures of at least the
let her
first
know
box.
this is the tip of the iceberg kind of thing. But I've got, probably a couple hundred, original vinyls that, and a lot of them are brand new. I bought a lot of these brand new.
Literally sealed in pack.
All of these Bastards of Soul albums are brand new. Because they're a brand new band. They just came out, and they just came out. It's like the Fantastic Negrito album, which I haven't made it to. There's only one of 100 of those. You know what I mean? So,
I didn't tell you this, but there's more rain and storms coming.
so yeah.
Yeah, we gotta
Hey,
get
what's
our
up,
shit off the
Jenny?
floor
It's
more
been a
than
while.
anything.
I haven't seen you around.
Hey.
So yeah, we're gonna be going through. I took pictures of the first container. We went through the first container. That's what took us an hour. We had to go buy some more inserts to put our discs in. And we went through that first container. I thought the second container was safe, but no, it's actually looks a lot worse.
It's been a huge
Second one's
fuck
safe.
fest
Yeah,
of
the
just
Over here?
water and damage.
That one over
All the
there.
way this way?
Yeah.
That's why the next door was flooded too.
So it went through our wall.
So anyway, luckily, we're white people and we have, we have renter's insurance, and we'll get paid back.
White passing is what I'm gonna
It
say
just
on that.
it just sucks, man, because we've had a lot of fun. My son and I have had a lot of fun the past 7-8 months.
God, it's been
Going to various record stores,
almost a year that
researching,
we've been doing
and
this
just
shit.
really
Yeah.
digging into this shit for
For Mother Nature to come and take it.
yeah, for
Also-
whomever that is involved.
Thank you, Amy Eureka, for all your contributions to chat. I was looking a little bit earlier.
Oh yeah, Amy's she's a contributor daily to our comments, to our videos. She
Thank you for
shares
sticking
she
around.
shares our videos all the time. She's always commenting. So yeah, Amy's a big time contributor to my clout chasing here on YouTube.
Well,
our YouTube clout chase.
I guess moving forward, we're gonna have to look into some better security.
Yeah,
and
I will be writing a review on
a
these,
genuine
on these,
review.
on these containers, because I still feel like they're a decent value for the price, but they need to take water resistant completely out of the
just
fucking
out of the
picture.
question. Okay.
Because there's literally no
Well,
water resistance at all.
Yeah, it wasn't waterproof, and water could have gotten in if it was flooding. But the thing about it was, some of those vinyls were literally 12 inches up the fucking vinyl.
And they
were
were
covered in water.
almost every one of them was in a protective sleeve of their own. So
Right,
there had to
so
have been a lot of water.
It had to have actually been
Yeah.
soaked up to that point.
And I had no idea that day, or I would have been, completely distraught when I was cleaning the water out. But luckily, on our end, we took plenty of pictures. Like I said, I posted a video on YouTube. I shared that same video with the management of our apartments, and I also emailed today when we found that the records were destroyed. We wasn't even going to make a claim. I didn't think that anything really of ours got damaged. I thought it was probably just the subfloor and this apartment.
If this was under $300 worth of damage, that's okay.
Yeah,
what
it's
the
way
fuck?
more.
Whatever. This is
my Rolling
thousands.
Stones Sticky Fingers album is worth $450 on its own, and that's one that was destroyed. The zipper cover, original zipper cover from when that album was released, it's destroyed. So yeah, we'll definitely be seeking some compensation, you know, and utilizing, you know, the protections that we paid for, right? It's what we fucking pay for. So yeah, you got to watch out for the clout. I said the clout was going to be this season's new COVID. So, you know,
we
all in all, as Bubba said, we've got all the discs
saved from that first box.
We had already invested in some high quality sleeves and put 99% of those in a sleeve off the bat. Hey, what's up? I know who that is. I'm not going to out you. I think you're trying to be anonymous or whatever, right? Trying to keep your anonymity. It's good to see you, though.
I like the anonymity. When you're able to mute, I need to tell you about an urgent text that just kicked in.
Okay, well, that's a good time to go ahead and play another song from Spinnin'.
Okay, we're going to do another.
We'll play another song from Spinnin', and then that'll be it from that album. We'll go ahead and move to the second album after that. And we can talk some more after that song is played. What are we going to play? Alias recapitulate. Isn't that the word?
Let's do Back to the City.
Back to the City is what we're going to listen to. Cheers, Alias and Amy and whoever else is listening in. Hope y'all are enjoying the show. Hope y'all are licking my sweet, miserable tears.
Stop it. We will overcome.
To get back to the city, I've been living on the outskirts far too long. I've got to return to my soul. So don't you know you've got to get it your way. You've got to get it your way or no way at all. It's your way, or no way at all. Don't you know I feel the pressure? It just keeps on building, yeah. Really, it's just like it's always been. I got to keep on reaching for my life. 'Cause you notice we're running out of time. So don't you know you've got to get it your way. You've got to get it your way or no way at all. You've got to get it your way. No way at all. Really all seems so simple. You just keep on keeping on. Before you know it, it's just a matter of time. Don't you know? You've got to
Again, allow me to unmute and cough into your ear. So yeah, it's pretty sad. When I first found out about them, I was pretty stoked to find out that they were a new band, and was looking forward to watching them grow and waiting, the anticipation of knowing they got a new disc coming out or a new album coming out, and to find out that he's already dead, it kind of sucks. But I don't know. It's a remarkable band. They really had it tied together, in their first album. It's a solid album front to back. That's spinning. What drew it to me was it was like a chick with an afro in like a 70s model car looking out the window. Mm. And I was like, dude, that looks funky as fuck.
Still over there, if you want.
It's right there.
Switch over.
There it is. That's the cover. Heavily water damaged. You can't really see it, but we can.
Worse for us, better for y'all. So, if anything, until we get claims back, we might keep these water damage fronts just if we want to play the record.
Okay, so that leads me to their next album, which is not the next album that I bought. I bought their last album next because that's what was at Josie Records when we went that day. But their actual next album was over on my desk and is the new one that I got just last week. So that's actually the main focus of today's show. Yeah. It's not water damaged at all.
Perfect condition.
It's in mint condition, folks. It's one of my few. It's one of the few. And here he is. Here's the lead singer right here. And what a great idea,
Well, I was talking to him about it with Prof, because his live shows, you can really see how much fucking body movement he throws into his singing.
You can't see the rest of the band are actually on the cover, but they're...
Yeah, it's visible.
It's kind of visible. It's better. It's easier if you just looked it up on Discogs. You can see the picture much more clear. This is Corners from Bastards of Soul. All right, like I said, I just got this. I started uploading songs
condition
a day or two ago, I think. Maybe a few days ago, I started uploading songs from it. All three of their albums are unskippable. All three of them, like every song is going to be uploaded at some point. And I enjoy all of them, man. So
well, rarely do we find an album where it ends up with both of us on an instrument fucking jamming.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. We
every album.
I grab my bass and he grabs his guitar and we end up jamming every time we end up throwing one of these albums on. So, yeah, I think that's the vibe that they really wanted to put out.
Yeah, because it's all based around like the same soul chords, so you can really match along with it. But the lyrics are so fucking good.
And here's some
the vocals are good.
This is the insert here.
The horns, fucking every part of this band deserves a
yeah, it's
mention.
Very solid. And one thing that we remarked to each other about it is how really, even though his voice really carries their sound, everything really blends well. There's nothing that stands out and overpowers each other. You know what I mean? Everything's very balanced. It's a very finished sound. They have a very just professional, finished, quality sound in every song that I really enjoy.
Yes, balanced.
Balanced, yes.
Yeah.
All right, so just pick one, man. Let us
All
know what
right.
we're listening to, because I want to smoke some more of this bowl and enjoy some more music. That's what this is about.
That's what this whole hobby is, man.
Yeah, cheers, Pat. You're gonna enjoy this. Bastards of Soul are top notch. Probably, I don't know what number, but they're definitely one of my favorite bands.
I kind of want to do title song Corners.
Corners. All right, we're gonna play Corners. I don't think I've uploaded that yet, so that's gonna be new for even my diehard fans.
A good listen.
Even you fans that listen to every upload, this may be a new one for you. So check it out.
Hold on, keep talking.
Oh, you want me to keep talking? Yeah, Pat knows all about some good music. I know that. 'Cause Pat's from that era, just like me. All right, we'll be back.
City, and we're once upon a time holding hands together. Now we're never satisfied, no matter how we try. Just give us a little more time, 'cause we're living in our corners of the city. I've been digging in the darkness of my mind. Something there I've got to find, the light that will shine, oh so bright. City. Now we're meeting in the middle of the road. Seems so very long we've been apart. Ain't it a pity? Come together now, my brothers, to carry the load.
Yeah, I did read this already. I just forgot his name. Lead singer of Soul was Chadwick Murray. Let me go ahead and read this real quick. It's worth repeating. Yeah, we're gonna play another off of that here in a minute. Chadwick Murray. He passed away 2021 at the age of 45. Yeah, it just says that he was known for his raw soul power and charismatic frontman. And the band's final album was Give It Right Back, which is something we're going to get to here in a minute. Okay, so apparently This Love off of that album was written for his wife. So I don't know. 45, I imagine they had to have had some kids, maybe.
Off of this album, Corners? Off of this album or off that album?
I think that it's going to be on Give It Right Back.
Okay.
Because it features that song. Yeah.
We'll go over that one.
Yeah. We'll close out with that one. How about that?
Oh, no problem, Amy, by the way. Yeah, rest in peace to this
Absolutely
beautiful singer, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, it just says he died from a rare and unexpected illness. So, and I didn't see anywhere where it says that they were working on another album. I think he died right after that last album was released.
Corners, yeah.
Yeah.
Or was it third one?
It's really amazing. No, Give It Right Back.
Yeah, Give It Right Back.
Which was the second album that I bought from them, but it's the third in succession.
Right, that's why I'm fucked up over the timeline.
Yeah. So, sorry for their family and kids, but man, what a blessing for the world, for the 3 albums that they put out.
It's weird that some of the best artists ever seen are like a star or like a dying supernova.
Yeah, that's right. I mean? They came out. It's a Texas band. That's what was remarkable. Another thing that was remarkable.
Burn up in a fiery flame and then they're gone. Know what I mean?
Yeah. Why is YouTube suggesting my video as watch?
You want to listen to your own video? Here you go.
Dude, what the fuck is going on? We finally got stopped being shadow banned.
Yeah.
Because
we're finally able to stream again.
Our first few months, some of our songs have quite a lot of views. Several hundred, if not 1,000. And when we got those strikes, all of a sudden our videos are only getting like 5, 6, 7. So I just feel like they've
very fair.
Not fair.
not on your part. I'm talking in chat.
It feels like they've shadow banned us when we got those strikes, and it's like they're slowly letting off because we finally got some decent views on a couple of the songs that I put up yesterday, I think.
Yeah.
And I'll have to check and see what happened on today's. But usually we get, between 30 to a couple hundred or more on at least, especially the known artists, you know what I mean?
Oh, dude, yeah, like
we
popular
get quite a
artists.
Bit. And somebody struck our Eagles videos that we did, and so we got 2 strikes. That's why we're over here on this channel, is because the other channel's kind of burned right now. We're waiting for those strikes to disappear.
Kind of on a solid no Eagles run for a
fuck
long
the
time.
Eagles.
Fuck
I don't
the
even
Eagles,
listen to
dude.
them. No,
they're good,
I don't
but
even
fuck
listen
the
to them in the
Eagles.
car anymore. Like, dude, I'm so mad at the Eagles, I don't even listen to them in the car. I skip past their dumbasses.
Are we on camera?
Are we on camera? Let's check. No.
Fuck no, we're not.
Hey.
Where do we go?
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Oh, I know where we went.
To your mom's.
Show everybody the link.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
No, we're still not on screen.
Yeah, after we got the strikes, it's been almost a couple months. So one happened, and then like less than a week later, I got a strike for another one. So I took down all the other Eagles videos that we put up to keep it from happening again. But dude, I heard that they can strike you for shit that you deleted. Like they can give you a strike for shit that you deleted in the past. If it's not
because
on
you
there.
uploaded it.
Shut off the air doesn't mean it's gone.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why I was saying, in my subscription or description to the video,
Goddamn.
it says donate I'm not saying donate to us. Just donate to any of your chosen, charity. But just donate it in the name that YouTube will let us have our music channel. Because that's all we want. We just want our music channel back. We don't want to be fucked with over there.
Yeah.
We don't care that nobody watches us over there. It's cool.
It's
cool. We don't care. We just want our music channel, right? We just want to do music over there.
Whole music channel?
And we want to be left alone, dude. We don't fuck with people. We don't, we don't fuck around. We're not trying to find out, We don't fuck around. We're not trying to find out.
Not today.
Yeah, so we got like a month or so, and one will disappear, and then the other, and then we'll be back over there until we overstep our boundaries again, of YouTube's guidelines that are never quite outlined.
Well, we are on the path of creating music and actually being able to upload our own shit on the fucking channel, but till that day we're gonna have to fucking hide from the copyright police on YouTube.
Well, that's the thing, is we're not even this shit, for the most part, other than our own, like he said, if we're putting out our own music, what we're making and shit, that's a whole different subject. We're not even trying to monetize this shit. Like, we're just sharing music that we like. And
hoping that people will listen.
And producing an aesthetic video that you can or don't choose to watch while you listen to the song.
I just thought, imagine.
You can watch it or you don't have to. Some songs, nothing happens on it. Some songs, the dogs are there. Some songs, they're wrestling.
It's a good environment to like smoke in or just sit around and chill with.
You can just play the videos. You don't even have to watch. You can just play the videos and just have some good music. You know what I mean? And hear the record scratch, right?
Yeah, the little pops of the record that makes it unique.
Make it real. What's up, Kevin? How you doing? I think I recognize that name. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's got some music and shit over on his channel.
Oh, what's good,
Maybe
man?
a heart. Whoever it is.
Yeah, I think I was, if I'm not mistaken, that's a music, it's an audiophile music head over there.
Gotta be suspicious of the heart.
You never know anymore. So anyway, back to the second album of Bastards of Soul.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna play just something from the other side.
Yeah.
Because really, like I said, there's not a wrong way to go with Bastards of Soul. You could just randomly pick one of their songs, and you're probably going to enjoy it.
Glass of Ashes is hitting my middle school emo phase.
All right, Glass of Ashes.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna listen to Glass of Ashes, and we'll be back. This is Bastards of Soul. The album is called Corners. It's a LP came out in 2021 or 2022, one of those years.
So many people around on this town, mixing and we mingle about as we drown in the age-old cycle of chasing delight. Small town circles will be crossing tonight, but I can't stop thinking about it. And I'm thinking that I'll believe it. I think I'll go back home. Each time I step out to meet with my friends, saddled by the feeling of dread that won't end. 'Cause I know that you're out there hoping to find some fresh blood victim gonna poison my mind. But I can't stop thinking about it. And I'm thinking, hey, I'm gonna need it. I can't face it alone. Soon I'll be nothing. This filling the glass. No more messing about with my head. Ain't gonna live this way, I'd be better off dead. Shoulder the voices I hear are laughing at me and making it clear that I'm gonna step away from the crowd. Gonna turn my brain on. I'm gonna leave it behind. I must say goodnight. I must be saying goodnight. I must be saying goodnight. I must be saying goodnight.
Alright. That was nice. Alright. Hey, Kevin. Good to have you. We're going to move on to Give It Right Back, which is the Bastards of Soul's last album. Their final album before the tragic passing of their lead singer. Unexpected passing at that. Little Feat. I don't know that I've heard about them. Like Little Feat, like F-A-E-T. Little Feat. That sounds, honestly, that sounds like a rap name. It's Lil Feat up in the house. Little feature.
He's really into Tarantino movies.
No, I don't guess I've heard of them. Now if they've got, songs that made it on the radio or something at some point, I probably wouldn't recognize it. But that was something I was telling my dad. It's like with Deep Purple. I didn't realize that was Deep Purple that sang all those songs that I was actually familiar with.
For sure.
There's the Highway Star, fucking Smoke on the Water.
Of course, Smoke on the Water.
Well,
but...
I didn't know who sang it, though.
Oh, okay. You just heard it your whole life.
Right, and even
okay.
if somebody told me that was Deep Purple, I just felt, I probably just wrote them off as, oh, that's just a one-hit wonder.
Right, not even looking into
I
their
had no
discography,
idea how
dude.
big Deep Purple was as a band, and even, what my son and I, what we find, what we enjoy the most from them is largely unknown by the public because they're not the ones that played on the radio and shit. You know what I mean? Little Feat. Yeah, I'll check them out. And I probably will. It's probably going to be just like with Billy Joel and, or Deep Purple per se, where I'll be like, holy shit, I didn't know that was them that sung that. That's crazy. So, but that's been what's been fun about diving, headfirst into the vinyl game and just giving our souls to music in the first place was just finding something to dig into that was worthwhile and learn about and really,
it's straight music history.
Get
dude.
the vibe
Yeah.
and feel the vibe and get the culture and understand, what the artist was feeling when they created that, and shit like that. So, because I like reading all the stories and I like, what I don't know about y'all. I like to watch the behind the music back in the day on
that's
VH1, where they'd really talk about what happened with the band in the background and the interpersonal relationships and who fucked who and all this and that happens. It's crazy.
By the way, there may or may not be an edited version of this stream soon where I will put the photos and videos of the damaged items in between.
We have a lot of damage to our vinyls, and
we've got a lot of evidence.
A lot of damage, a whole freaking
we've got
box.
2 boxes. I
Two
have
full
Sorry,
boxes.
2
we haven't even started going through that box right there yet.
Point it that way.
Right there.
There you go. Right
Oh my
up
god,
there.
here.
So there's a lot of water damage from the
This
flood. I thought those boxes were waterproof and or at
They are
least
water resistant.
water resistant, and they are neither. They're
They
not
will get you
either.
every time.
I think they are actually water absorbing. Like
Oh yeah, it's dude.
some
it
of this
seemed like they
water
were
damage
so,
is like, dude, there's no way that there was 6 inches of water.
dude.
No,
The
there was
water
2.
just sucked up into there. You know what I mean?
At least 2. when
There
I
was a
think that.
couple inches of water, maybe an inch of water.
There was 2.
I don't know. I did a video
All
on
in the
it.
eye of the beholder and how high it
So
was.
we'll have fun going through and taking pictures of all the other vinyls. All of my I think all of my funk vinyls are fucked. Honestly. So it's
Dude,
it's pretty
all I'm gonna say
heartbreaking, but
is we pulled up the first like 3 and Al Green was
all the Al
just
Greens
stuck together,
we're
dude.
stuck together, and you can see the water damage right off the bat. And I said,
Literally-
you know what, fuck it, let's just fire the stream up and talk about Bastards of Soul.
Pretty
Right?
sure when it comes,
This is bullshit. I'll go through that shit tomorrow, or maybe after work tomorrow because I have to work early.
Ooh.
But yeah, that whole container in the kitchen right there,
Ow.
we got to go through it, and
I keep thinking you're
we got to
pulling
take
out your
pictures
stomach.
and video, and prove, build a
case,
because I got to go through each picture and video, and I got to find that on Discogs and
Dude.
put it, see what value it has on it. Problem is several of these vinyls are 1 of 100, 1 of 150. They're signed by the
They're very
artist.
special.
They're some of these are just really hard to put a value on. Some of these don't have a value on Discogs because they haven't been sold before. So I don't know. Jackie, like I said, we've got insurance, right? We've got the rentals insurance that we're going to look into, and if things don't get taken care of, we'll pursue other actions. So, yeah, that's what's.
This is the 4th time. 4th time.
Man, yeah, I
I
learned my lesson, Amy. But as my son pointed out, what really, really ultimately matters is the music itself, and the fact that most of
we
these
recovered
we
it.
put in this high quality insert when we started buying the collection. I just bought 100 of these things, so most of these are already in these. So the discs themselves are okay, and I'll be able to get some value off of them as a collectible, and I still know that the music's still playable. So, there's always bright sides to look at, right? We're going to be going through and
for sure.
cataloging all the damage, and I might do a video showing the ones we did videos on and shit. Yeah, it sucks. It would have sucked a lot sooner in the week if I had not trusted those damn containers. I thought that they were good, you know. The water, I perceived the water maybe have only gotten up an inch or two, and it's supposed to be silicone fiber, you know, coated fiberglass, water resistant, and so yeah. Like I said, we'll be reviewing that shit on Amazon, and I'll be taking the post down that I put of it on my channel saying, hey, check this out. But, you know, everybody can, you know, many people can, you know, turn back around and say you get what you pay for. They were $35, right? I could have paid, you know, 70 or 80 and got the aluminum cases or whatever. So, you know, and I had a lot of money and value in these vinyls, so I should have taken more precaution. And I will. I'll take more precaution. So what can you do but learn from your mistakes, right? We will get the we'll get the aluminum cases and make sure we got, you know, a good sealant around that motherfucker.
I got this love.
Actually, Jones, if y'all haven't been looking, the vinyl market has gone insane.
It's booming.
It's insane. And that's what really sucks is, you know,
We just lost.
a lot of these I paid a decent price for that now I'm not going to be able to replace for a decent price. So that's the problem.
Sucks.
The vinyl market has gone insane. So we're going to play what? Side 2?
This is side A, This Love.
Oh, This Love. We're saving This Love
Is that
for
going to be the
the
end?
last song.
Okay, so do you want
Just play a song from the other side.
a song from the outside?
Yeah, we're about to play a song from. This is Bring It Right Back. This is their last album, Bastards of Soul, which I'd already bought. It was the second album I bought, but it's their third actual album and last. So
It's gonna be all right.
it's gonna be all right. What a great song, because it is. Even if, you know, we have to fight or struggle, even if we don't get paid for shit, you know, it doesn't matter. With one thing a lot of y'all don't know about me is I lost everything I owned at a fucking very early age in a very crazy incident. So I went through, you know, that shit before, and in a way more, you know, like I said, we lost every fucking thing we owned when I was a kid at one point. So that sucked. You know what I mean? This is just some vinyls. It's quite a bit of money in vinyls, a lot of value in vinyls that have accrued from when I got them over a few months ago. So it sucks, but you know, it is what it is. And you know, fuck whoever's involved, right? Whatever.
Everybody.
It's gonna be all right. We'll be back.
I'll be here all night to hold you, darling, till the morning light. It's a good luck coming, so mama, hold on tight. Whoa, whoa, it's gonna be alright. We reach out and touch someone's hand. Do your best to try and understand the joy and pain in everyone you know. We're all the same right down to the bone. Don't you worry, I'll be here all night to hold you darling till the morning light. So love is coming, it's clean out of sight. Whoa, whoa, it's gonna be alright. Whoa, it's gonna be alright. Today we fuss and we hurt one another, but in the end we only have each other. So remember to love all your sisters and brothers. Just lift them up, they don't deserve to suffer. Oh baby, I'll be here all night. It won't be long before the morning light. So peace is coming, you're sure enough right. Whoa, whoa, it's gonna be alright. Whoa, whoa, it's gonna be alright. Don't you worry, I'll be here all night to hold you darling till the morning light. It's a good love coming, mama, hold on tight. Whoa, whoa, it's gonna be alright. Whoa, whoa, it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Oh, it's gonna be alright. Whoa, it's gonna be alright. Whoa, 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 whoa, it's gonna be alright.
And it is. It's going to be all right. Let's see. There we are. All right. So yeah, that was the this week's rendition. Sorry, I don't have more energy. I had a traumatic hour just before this.
We pulled our happy faces
And I-
together to
and
make
I-
the
and
stream
I
happen.
put my happy face on for the stream. I'm actually okay.
We're
I'm feeling a lot better than when it initially happened.
We know what's coming.
I'm
we
not
know,
looking forward to going through that, but I know that it's going to be more often bad than not.
Because everything's going to be alright.
And there may be some stuff that I am not able to replace, and we're not going to get refunded on or whatever. It's just stuff, right? The really good thing is, in my mind, and what I've already reconciled is, when my son was talking to me, saying this is why people went digital in the first place, so they wouldn't have to keep up with and worry about the condition. We did record most of the stuff off the vinyl. We recorded it through high quality equipment and got great recordings.
Mm-hmm.
And we've uploaded them, and not only that, we've added those to our daily playlists on our end when we're just out cruising around and listening to music.
So, in the future,
we're gonna have this shit to enjoy the rest of our lives, even if we never get any of this shit replaced. And I also said most of the actual vinyls are fine.
Yeah, the music is good.
The music, most of the music we know is gonna be okay. It's just the jackets, the inserts,
the shit that
all the
people
stuff
actually
the
pay money for.
nostalgic shit that people want when they're paying for a mint condition album, which most of these were until this happened. So it's just kind of sad, but that's what makes mint condition stuff valuable, is because it persevered through life storms and it stayed in mint condition, and whoever took care of it really knew how to take care of it. I'm a newbie. I've only been collecting vinyls for 7 or 8 months now.
We can't hold the title of noobs anymore because it is 7 months that we've been at this game.
So, but
I'd say
doing anything, you're going to face a loss and you're going to learn a big lesson. And this was a big lesson. So I got to get my shit.
It's time to move forward off this shit.
Guaranteed, I got to get my shit up off the floor. If I got money, I can't leave it on the floor. And that reminds me of something else I'm going to conclude with, which is really funny to me. As I was reflecting last week at work about how much has changed in society recently, and how often I deliver, and just leave a bag at the door now. And even my wife, when she gets a delivery, in the notes, just leave it at the door.
I do everything like
But
that.
I remember not long ago in society where if a bag of food, if there was food inside of a bag that all was properly wrapped at your local burger joint, and the fries were in the fry container and that bag was packed, if that bag dropped on the floor,
You had to get rid of it.
you had to throw it in the trash, and they had to remake the entire order.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if the customer fucking seen it, right? But
now we
but
set it
but now
outside.
we're like, fuck you. I don't want
wanna
to pay
see
you
you.
I don't want to pay you a dime for delivering it to me. First off, second off, I don't want to see your ugly ass. I don't want to see who's
Okay.
dropping my food off. Just put it on the damn ground. Put my food on the ground. And that's what we do now in
It's-
America.
Dude, it's
People
pure
put
anti-socialism.
on the ground
But
because they would rather not deal with another
a person.
human being. They'd rather not deal with the interaction. It's insane.
I still
How
tip
when
my-
when at what I want to know, when did that switch in society?
COVID.
When?
COVID.
Now
Dude.
COVID happened and everybody's worried about their health. They put masks on, breathe in their own
Right.
fucking mask.
But during that
But they'll
time,
put food on the ground?
yeah.
Yep. It's in a
Like-
bag. It eases the mind.
Yeah, but
That's
I'm
not
gross.
there yet.
I'm gross if I observe the 5-second rule. If I know I just swept the floor and mopped the floor, that earlier that day or the day before. I'm gross if I might eat that food off the ground.
Please
No,
stop.
dude. It's just crazy what's
We're
changed
moving
in society.
into unmarked territory.
It's- It's
I'm
it's
dying
it's
over here.
crazy. That people just had their orders delivered and left on the ground. You know what I mean?
A lot of people.
Instead of and especially with porch pirates and shit, I think most people would be like, please knock and hand me the package,
Yeah.
right? So that it's a secure transaction.
No, 'cause
You make
everybody's
sure
got
that
a freaking camera on the
Every-
porch.
yeah.
They can see who did it and when did it.
yeah, it's crazy.
And why.
It's just different, different rules. Everybody's worried about their health, but they're being more unhealthy. So
Tell me about it. I know what
y'all have a good week.
So let me end on this note.
I do have all of my albums that I got for my birthday are intact. They were in file
All
on my
my
desk.
albums are good.
So they weren't affected by this great catastrophe. So I do have all those to go through. We're going to be going through one per week, especially now because I got to see how much we're going to get for all this because this is a lot of money and I can't be spending any more like right now.
We just
So
took
that was
a
the
major
idea
loss.
was to simplify the streams, get more in depth with the artists that we're talking about and the albums that we're talking about, and also to give us some time so we wouldn't have to spend money as much because my son also has some very, very
I will give
interesting
you
albums that
I'll give y'all a cliffhanger before we get into final song of the night. I
Yeah.
got an album that, for what I got it for, was crazy good money.
Crazy.
and for audiophiles, you're gonna lose your mind. Like it's
If you like the type of stock, because what I've found is with this particular person, people either completely hate the music or they are so down for it that they would pay like $200 for his top vinyls. And
it's
I
a
just
world renowned that we probably won't be able to play any of the music
no,
on stream.
if we could get away
What
with
we'll
it.
do, let's record one of his songs. We'll do a soft upload on this channel that doesn't have any strikes and see what
And we'll do
happens.
one that's not even a known hit. We'll
yeah,
do
if we get
a
a strike, we get
all-
a strike, and we know we can't fuck with him. But we've got room for strikes on this channel, so we can try one.
if you know him, you'll love him. If you don't know him, you might
We'll keep
fucking
we'll
hate
keep
him
that
or
in-
you
we'll
might
keep-
love him.
We'll keep that to
Well,
ourselves.
yeah.
But anyway,
That's your
so yeah, that's
cliffhanger
gonna
for
be
the
the setup from here on out, at least for a while. because I definitely am not going to be itching to rush in to buy any vinyls right now. The market has gone so crazy. The prices have gone ridiculous. I told my son it was going to happen when we first got into this. That's why we spent so much early on, was to get all the good shit as soon as possible before they started marking the prices up.
Right.
Now they're really just they've gone through the roof. I don't know if there's a stock market on vinyls, but it's gone up. You know what I mean? So if you know, you know. Check out Discogs. If you have vinyls or CDs, they do CDs too on there. You can put your collections on there and see what you got, see what it's worth. It gives you a ballpark of low to high based on the condition of the stuff. So anyway, show's over.
For now, we got a short show tonight.
For our in general our vinyl Vednesdays, we try to keep them at an hour to an hour and a half. We have gone over only twice now, I think, and the second time was only because we had a panel. We're not going to have a panel tonight. I've got to be going to bed soon. Yep. Like I said, we've got a traumatic morning or afternoon whenever I get off work, going through that other container and documenting damage so that we
it's our favorite genre, dude.
So that we can catalog what was lost and try to put a dollar value on it. So
I'll put this out there. Al Green might be my genuine favorite artist of all fucking time. That shit kills. Yeah. Genuinely kills.
Yeah, and it kills me that happened, but hey, it is what it is.
My bad.
All right, show's over. We're gonna play one last song. This was the love song that the singer wrote to his wife before his death. So that's pretty hard, pretty deep.
That's This Love.
This Love by Masters of Soul, and we'll see y'all. I think we may do. We was talking about already doing a Thirsty Thursday to make up for last week. So we may do a Thirsty Thursday tomorrow. Let us get through.
Thirsty bitches.
Let us get through the damage and see what we have, and I got to put a video together, and we'll see what happens. If anything, we'll be back next Wednesday for Vinyl Vednesdays, and appreciate y'all for keeping the chat live.
Thank y'all for your patronage.
Yeah, and enjoy This Love. Peace out.
This love, I wanna give it right back to you now, babe. This love, I've got so many things I wanna share, yeah. Words haven't been written to help me say, the things you do for me every day, Lord. My life, my dear, I love you in every way. Oh, I want to give it right back to you now, girl. This love, I want to give it right back to you now, girl. This love, I got to let you know how I feel, lady. You touch your soul, please have my baby. Let me breathe love deep into into your heart. Oh, with this love, my dear, may we never part. Oh, I wanna give it right back to you now, girl. This love, I wanna give it right back to you now, baby. This love, you were strong for me when I was down from the start. Yes, you were. With your grace for me, you know, you will always have my heart. I wanna give it right back to you now, girl. This love, I wanna give it right back to you now, girl. This love, I wanna give it right back to you now, girl. Oh, girl, I wanna give it right back, give it right back, give it right back. Oh, this love, this love, oh, this love.